That father goose right there, he got to about 6 feet away from me as I was looking at this footprint. I turned around and he was like ready to bite me in the butt. He's got his little babies with him. I am in a super suburban area here at this lake. I didn't even know this was here. I was driving by the other day and I looked through a fence and I could see it when I was driving. I'm like, what in the heck? So the water level's super low. Didn't notice any bare footprints over there. Hello. I don't have anything for you. I'm sorry. No. Move on. Look at this fat footprint. That's pretty fat, pretty big toes. I'm not saying it is or it isn't, but I'm gonna keep walking and finding out. There's the next one in line right there. It's got the classic fat big toe, just like I see in these creatures. And see what made me think it could be in areas, because this is where the Greenbelt waterway connects. This is like a natural watershed from the mountains coming off, and so they have to have these areas open. And so they, where the water naturally runs, they channel it, they open it up, they put little lakes like this in it to save the water and build it up. And so I'm just following the clues. Same with this guy, because he wants to learn how to track Sasquatch prints too. But that's a super fat foot, guys. It's little. There's my size 13. You think little kids have that fat of a foot? So here we go. See the mid-tarsal in that? I do have plaster with me. Might have to cast one of these, but that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. In fact, it looks like the one I just sent to Parkway. Mid-tarsal break in the prints, though. It's pretty obvious when you know what you're looking for. But what happened? Did it come out of the water? It's hard to tell. I kind of lost it here. Maybe something stepped on it over here, but I'm sure they're down here looking for stuff to eat, just like the rest of the wildlife is. I mean, I'm relatively sure with that mid-tarsal break that that's who's down here. And look at, this place is surrounded by houses. But at nighttime, you know how peaceful it is when you're the only one out. You just, if you hear a noise, that makes you realize, okay, there's one other person out here with me, but it's not like you got crazy people walking all over the place. It's gonna be pretty quiet out here at night. But that's what I think they're doing, is using these waterways. Trying to see if maybe it's two different sizes, or maybe when they pull it out of the mud. Yeah, probably just. That's a pretty darn good one right there. Oh man, I'm like trying not to step on them. Look at that one. That's really good. Wow. That is really good. I'm gonna go whip up some plaster real quick, except this is pretty public, but maybe I'd just leave it and come back. I'm not gonna sit here for hours while it dries. But this is definitely them. That mid-tarsal is a dead giveaway. Man, gotta be careful not to step on anything. There's the X. Go figure. You think that's just a coincidence? Look at the other beach drawings. I've found many beach drawings in the sand, I'll tell you that. Some of which look like freaking Picasso's. I mean, depictions of humans with like bird feet and weird looking. I've got some pictures in my collection that are pretty amazing. So they must be going in the water though. Where is it going? Is it going around? Maybe. I could picture them swimming in here though. And how many? Makes you wonder how many are down here. This is a very public place. I'm almost surprised to find the prints here, and yet I'm not, because I anticipated if there was mud that there's a good chance there could be, because it's connected to all these systems. Kind of indirectly actually on this one, but it is a runoff. It's not one of the major creeks that I study, but it's really in an interesting location actually, in between two really big hot spots. These are all them. Nobody's gonna be out in this muck. It stinks like bird butt. So. No, see, that looks like a different size one. That's a smaller one. I'm fairly sure that is a smaller one. So that tells me there's more than one down here. See this little guy? Good mid-tarsal. Zoom in on it. It's kind of a sloppy print, but it shows the mid-tarsal. Here's a good print there. Some really good ones there. You guys hoping I'm gonna drop some food or what? Don't have anything. Plus they're gonna go tromping on all of these Bigfoot tracks. Well, no matter. No matter. But yeah, right here next to the park where the kids play. The Sasquatch children play at night. Now do they, oh, that's very interesting. That must have came off their toes. Well, what a splendid find right here in suburbia. Yes, you too can do it. You just gotta have persistence and dedication. And you can find some Bigfoot tracks in the mud. This is the time of year to do it. So consider that. All right.